in terms of how sort of the style of the work ties into the show, I think, yes, nostalgia is something that has been like a through line ever since I started painting, and like sort of looking at memory and the way like memories can sort of fade in your mind's eye, and then sort of like recreating that in what ends up being somewhat of a surreal composition.
Because you are a figurative painter, right? And
yeah.
like there are elements of psychology. I was wondering, how do you find these sort of different areas overlap and interact when you're making something? We were talking a little bit earlier about Cecily Brown and how she approaches her work. I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about that in your own practice.
Yeah. Well, I think for what a lot of these aren't like, I mean, clearly these aren't things that I've seen and I've painted, but I think but they
really
are
bizarre summer.
I know, but I think I do sort of I think a nice side effect of a painting practice, and sort of like I imagine anyone that has a special interest or thing that they're obsessed with would have the same experience and like on their own terms, but I end up looking for paintings in my everyday life and walking around and I think it's kind of a nice way to always feel like you're working a bit, like I can justify holidays to be like, this is a work trip.
This is research.
Exactly. But I think I sort of like to I take a lot of photographs, and I have a lot of both with like film and my phone, and keep my eye out for sort of things that are a bit strange or moving, or I feel like I'm really like observing. Like I think I have a lot of photographs of just like random strangers at like parks and beaches, and because it's kind of the unique contexts when people are sort of, I mean, maybe I'm projecting, but I always feel like people are like reflecting in those contexts and sort of like with themselves, and they're so like raw, and so I take a lot of photographs of people in places, but and then when I get back to studio, I'm sort of trying to like capture the essence or ambiance of something, and I think I like there to be like an ambivalence to the work. I think you can't really decide what you're supposed to feel, because there's a lot of different, at least that's what I hope anyway, but I think can't like decide what everyone feels, but I think I like that, at least the feedback I've gotten, have had a lot of different reads on my work, and I enjoy that, and never try to correct anything. I like that all existing at once.